Check my equipment here real quick, guys. Upgrade some of my equipment here. Alright. Well, guys, on to the international tournament here. See what we can conjure up. You want more? Alright, buddy. I'll get you some more.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live first-round coverage of the International Challenge. Located in Troon, Scotland, founded in 1878, Royal Troon Golf Club playing host to the Open Championship
Royal Troon
times, and is slated to host its 9th major championship in 2016. I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports, and alongside me today, my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. Frank, you've played in the Open Championship on a couple of occasions here at Royal Troon. It's a golf course that features some breathtaking scenery, and it can also serve up some breathtaking golf.
True links golf course, Rich. Relatively soft start can certainly lull you into that false sense of security, and then the golf course really starts to open up. That homeward 9, often coming back into a prevailing breeze, is very much.
It's a pretty decent golf course, Royal Troon. It's not bad.
Rich, that is annihilation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This is a good-looking shot. That would be a great look at birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Here we go.
Well, after that, birdie has to be feeling as though they're not out of it just yet.
Not far away from the first page of the leaderboard.
Always good to start off with a birdie.
Frank,
Or better.
Great example of links golf. It's not a particularly long hole, but there is trouble if you hit it offline.
Yeah, there's a bunker down there at about 280 yards that has to be avoided. Only the long hitters, or perhaps the wind behind your back, is the reason to take that bunker on. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Frank, there was another playoff at Royal Troon 2004 in another case where a Hall of Fame player was beaten.
That's right. That was Ernie Els versus Todd Hamilton. Todd Hamilton had won Honda earlier in the year. He'd left the Japanese tour, and he'd gone to the Open Championship actually full of confidence. But unbeknown to Ernie Els, he was going to be beaten by the use of the utility club. Remember Todd Hamilton, time and time again, when he would miss the green, would chip with the utility club. Can't do anything else in that four-hole play.
And now we see so many players using that shot from just off the green. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Yes, it can. Excuse me.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time, that one gets him in the top
2
10.
holes in, already in the top 10.
Back
2
to the
holes,
tee
2
box here on
birdies.
hole number 3, and there are a few club selection decisions that come into play on this first shot, Frank.
There is. The reason why there's a burn that cuts through from the 16th hole all the way across the golf course through the middle of the third. And that stops, or should I say starts, at about 285 yards.
Oh, no.
It has to be at the forefront of the
Stop! Thank you. I forgot there was a hill right
Second
there.
shot. Good look at the
I
green.
didn't choke up. And overshot it.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Now I gotta deal with this crap.
This is an awkward length.
Tough game, Frank. You can hit 300-yard drives and miss 3-foot putts.
Yeah, there's the ecstasy.
Too bad that wasn't a
That's the
3-foot putt.
And he's putting for par now.
Morons.
A -2 early in the round. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th. Frank, this is a very nice start to the round. Couple of birdies on the scorecard, looks extremely solid.
Yeah, it looks well poised actually to have a very good round today.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
All right. See what we can do here.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go.
Choked up on it too much.
Up next. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy, featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. Now to the par 3 fifth. Frank, what are you trying to do here?
Really, anything on this green is going to give you a birdie putt. So allow for the bounce and roll. Just avoid those 3 bunkers on the left and that short one right.
Come on, get down.
Really good. So 24 feet after that approach shot, Frank.
It's just outside the what you'd think very makeable distance.
Oh,
Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Moves up into second place with that par.
So he's got his eyes well entrenched on the leader.
Frank, it's all about the difficult
Nice,
rough off the
nice.
right-hand side of the green here at the
I've
hole
only
they
seen other
call the slopes.
people play that
Yeah,
game. It looks
600
fun.
plus yards par 5, so really you don't want to be flirting with that right side.
Is that on Wii? Car 9?
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Playing his second shot here at the par 5.
Wii U.
Frank, as we get set for this approach, what does our featured player need to do to regain some of that early round magic?
First, a bit of advice, really. Take a deep breath. Make sure all those bad thoughts get out of your mind. After that hot start, we all know they can play better than this, but they need to relax first of all and then let their game take over again.
Just a beautiful approach shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Yet another birdie and yet another tie at the top of the leaderboard.
Moving inland now, Frank, the par 4 7th hole. Do you even think about carrying those bunkers on the right?
Not really, Rich. You're trying to work that ball off the left side, because if you get caught up on the hills there on the right, then all of a sudden you can start making 5s, 6s, and all sorts of weird and wonderful numbers. Nice.
It's good.
That's fine.
Frank, at this, the highest level, stroke play, really it
Too
seems
bad.
to me to be all about not wasting shots because the margin for error is so razor thin. This has been a great performance so far, but Frank, a long ways to go. Do you ever worry about complacency?
Yeah, sometimes it just looks like it's too easy. At the moment, the putts are going in, the iron shots are going close enough, but some things, you know, they don't happen by accident. He's got to still keep concentrating right now.
Oh, yeah.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. We just saw a player in total control of what
Nice
he's
shot.
doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Just a couple of feet. This is a good move. Another birdie. Now to 5 under for the tournament. Back to the action here as we get ready to tee off at the par 3 8th.
Yeah, 5 bunkers surround this green that's perched up. The 2 really to avoid, they're on the right side. They're incredibly deep pot bunkers.
Excuse me. See how this turns out.
He's making the game
Have an ugly bounce.
right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. And getting ready for the putt. Goes to 6 under par for the tournament. What a display of golf. Frank, the 9th hole, 423 yards, not especially long by today's standards. You looking to make birdie here, or you happy to make a par and move on to the back 9?
Well, there's certainly a chance for birdie. One of the hardest things about the 9th is the raised green. And it's sort of, there's 2 tiers here, just the top level. If that pin is on the top level, then you would certainly walk away with 4 very happily.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Really good approach shot there.
And now he has this for the birdie.
It's pretty flat all around the hole. So just aiming for the flat spot.
To amaze yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Yeah,
That's in the
take it.
fairway.
You want to have some yards to go here.
Frank, really good chance from this
190.
position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Boop.
Early part of this second round, good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
It's that sneaky distance.
Oh,
And just slides by.
burn the
Only a
edge
tap
there.
in left. Good putt.
Just whittling the holes down. Piles are fine right now.
Frank, this 11th hole can be a real bear. Even the golden bear knows that.
Yeah, just to remind him, in his rookie year in 1962, he made a whopping 11. Now, I can't remember the last time I heard Jack Nicklaus made double figures on one hole.
And so maybe a bogey 5 or even a double bogey 6. Not so bad.
Decent tee off.
This is the second shot at the par 4.
Bloop.
Seems to like it.
Yeah. As long as I get a decent roll.
Good chance now
Take it.
for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Settles in over the putt.
On to the next.
Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Back here on the bonny shores of Scotland at Royal Troon Golf Club with just a wee breeze, as they say over here, Frank. On the tee at the 12th.
Yeah, hole that bends to the right, gorse right and left. There's a bit of a mound and rough down the right side that has to be avoided.
Nice bouncing roll.
Always makes the hole easier, running it from the fairway. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. That is classy.
No chance of going in.
You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count. And that is 9 under for the day.
9 under. Not too bad for his first
And
round
now
at
the tee
Royal
shot here
Troon.
at the 472-yard par 4 13th.
A hole that bends to the right, ideally hit it down the left side, and then you're playing to a raised 2. He goes after it like he is here. Ooh, that is long.
Wow.
It was long and strong and had it going
In the
on.
fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Down. Oh. So close.
Really good shot, man.
So
Close
close,
to the flag.
guys.
Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Heading for home now, Frank, the par 3 14, just under 180 yards. What's the key here?
Well, it's rather narrow at the front there. There's 3 bunkers, but it's the second 2 that you really worry about that narrow the front of the screen up. Plus, the front is slightly raised, so ideally you want it to fly more towards the middle where it starts to widen up.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
And we gotta take a
Midway through this back nine,
strong
could
bounce.
use this birdie here at the 14th.
did.
Wow,
thought he made that.
Oof.
Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now at the 15th at Royal Troon Golf Club, 483-yard par 4. This, Frank, is one of the hardest holes in the course.
It's certainly a stout par 4 at that distance. If you're playing it into a head breeze, then 260 yards is certainly going to be a big tee shot. But 260 yards takes all the bunkers out of play.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
I'm going to get a lot of roll here, I think. Let's hope I choked up on it enough. Oh, yeah. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh.
Shot making this evening, Frank.
Incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
This will be a birdie if it drops. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Frank, here's the only par 5 on the back 9 at Royal Troon.
You'd think at 542 yards it would be reachable, but the burn that cuts across really limits the tee shot to about 280 yards. So it's very much about placing that second shot in a good distance for your third.
In the 1997 Open Championship here at Royal Troon, you played with Tiger Woods in the 3rd round. What did he do at this 16th hole?
He hit a driver for a second shot into a head breeze from about 270 yards. Managed to get it on the green, then knocked it in from about 45 feet for eagle.
You knew he was something
Don't be
special back
getting
then, didn't you?
excited yet, people.
Yeah, he was the only one that even tried that shot. That's an absolute beauty.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Pure strike. Good result.
It was alright, chip. Could have been better.
Just needs to
Always
keep
could
it
be
steady
better.
here over the putt.
Oof.
Putt for par.
That was a wasted par 5.
Did the job right there. Seventeenth here at Royal Troon. This is a very strong par 3, isn't it, Frank?
Well, if rabbits have teeth, then this is why it's called rabbit. Very, very strong par 3.
Ugh. Par 3 with a 3-wood. Not my favorite scenario, but we'll just see what we make out of it. Thought we were going to get a big bounce there.
That's well played.
It choked up even more, I guess.
It's no snack though.
Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament.
Frank, you've played in and contended at so many major championships. It's not a major if the finishing hole doesn't present a real challenge. What do you think of Royal Troon's finishing hole?
Well, it's not just the 18th hole, Rich, too. It's 16, 17, and 18 because the prevailing breeze, especially at the Open Championship time of the year, which is the second week in July, is normally back into it. So you look at that 464 yards, that's well bunkered off the tee, 3 on the left, 1 on the right, into a puffer breeze, and you got yourself a great finishing hole.
Oh, then I shanked it. Oh my gosh.
Direction of the sand.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Rub the shamrock. What a way with getting...
Shame on me.
And he's made the green.
Well, gonna end this first round with a par, guys. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for me. If you enjoyed this broadcast, please hit that follow button, and everybody have a great, wonderful rest of Saturday.
Put on a good show today.
Thanks,
They
guys.
certainly did, Rich. It was...